west coast of Tassie, home to some cool tracks and awesome river crossings, some quirky towns, and some of the most amazing scenery you'll ever see. It's also, I reckon, where mud is born, as there's just so many tracks that are just full of mud. This trip we're going and starting out in Waratah, which is a small little town, and it's the home and it's the gateway to the west coast of Tassie. And this trip we tackle $1,000 track, which is also known as Coldstream River track, and this is the last creek crossing before we hit the track in full, and this is the first mud hole. And so this one here, I mean, Brenton goes in and he's got the most powerful car with the most powerful winch, and what you don't see at the end of this video is he snapped his winch cable. First mud hole, most powerful car, most powerful winch. So we're in for a bit of a treat.
Yeah, that's great. A bit of right.
By this time it was sort of just after lunch. We'd started the track about 10 o'clock. Then we come across this massive tree that had come across the track. There was no way to cut through it, but there was a track that went around it, which required, you know, a heap of 3-point turns and that. And so, yeah, Jace here did it the best. He did it basically in one hit. The rest of us sort of needed, you know, a few goes at it. And then you'll see Muzz a little bit later in the Zook, and yeah, it's like not fair.
That's fucking shocking. Dog act.
So then we came to probably the deepest bog hole on the track. And yeah, this is just obviously a wall of mud, and wait till you see how deep this thing is. Yeah, so obviously we'd set up for a winch ready to go, and what we had to run is we had to run it off a snatch block there in the middle, because that was a decent tree there, and just gave us a better angle to get everyone out of that bog hole and that. So we'll actually bring people up out of the wall in one go. And then there's the second part, so there's like a little island, and then you go into the second part here. Taking my Landcruiser for a walk.
Yeah. You can come to here.
The other thing you may not be aware of at this point is that a lot of us are running with alternators that are just not charging anymore. So the mud has got into the alternators, and it, not long after this bog hole, Bigsy here, he does a power steering belt, so we spend a bit of time fixing that. But yeah, really the cars are starting to struggle at this point in time. Clogged radiators, clogged alternators, and so yeah, we're battling through.
Yum. Don't do that. I haven't opened my fucking rear door yet. I'm tipping mine's going to be fucking full of shit. Sure your number plate's not under there.
Does it take you back to the days when Livy used to do shits like that?
No, because I didn't have to do that.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
No, she was pretty good. So.
I reckon Jada left all that on me once.
Oh, not bad. Step one's good.
Yes!
Hey! Close it up now.
Winner, winner. guess one of the things that we really learnt on this trip is that you see Clint here running the winch cable. You really need a lot of people out of the car running winch ropes. Basically, you should have a winch bitch for every car because it's just so slow going this track. As you said, we're probably only about halfway along the track really at this point, and light is fading, and that's with a heap of us jumping in and helping with the winches and everything like that. So definitely a winch helper, winch bitch for every car. It's 8:45 and we're still going on $1,000 track. I don't have much juice left. Geez, I hope we make it.